Box randomly rebooting itself while trying to watch a show. Contour. Cisco system. We've had this issue, same issue, over and over. We can't watch any shows. Every single show that we have freezes. The boot takes forever. And there's something wrong with the box. I've got important shows on there that I cannot lose, from the murder and dismemberment of my friend, the trial, the interviews we were there for, the Ellen DeGeneres show that we were in. So the programs need to be removed from this box and given back to me. As you can see, this is real time. The box is still sitting on a hard boot. The TV is completely blank, but on. Now we've got our Cisco screen again. We've got our alt on the box, our app on the box, configuring again. As you can see, I've been through this a few times. This is the TV telling me there's no signal due to the box not being up and running. $214 a month on a discount for a television that we cannot watch. Still in configure mode. I've talked to Cox more in the last 2-3 weeks than I have my own mother. During the trial, the murder one trial of the death and dismemberment of my friend. Every night after you interview, you want to come home, you want to sit down, have a hot dinner, watch TV. This is what you do. $214 a month. And that's not even discussing the DNS problems that we have with internet or anything else. That's just the service with the television. We've now got a time of 8:35. The box says it's recording. Will you turn on the box? Turn on the box now, the cable, and turn it to black box on the DVR. Here's our recordings. DVR is 91% full because we can't watch them, so we can't delete them. Here's an example. Here's black box. Resume, it says, because we were watching it before. And here's where it freezes. It's actually playing right now, but frozen. We leave it frozen. The box still states it's recording. The box is now 8:36 p.m., 8:37 p.m. TV still frozen. It's not on pause. It's on an actual show. Black box. We sit here We've disconnected the power, we've disconnected the coaxial, we've had our box reset several times. Nobody's touching anything, and this is what's popping up. Now she's going to try to get the guide off of there, onto the show, and it's completely frozen. It's now 8:38. This is one night of every single night that I've experienced in the last 3 weeks, every single night. As you can see, the antler moved a little bit on that commercial or whatever it is. So my guess is it's probably a bad hard drive in the Contour DVR. Now nobody is touching the remote control. That little thing just went away. That means I'm guessing there's going to be an error code shortly, because that's what happens. I will come back here and get the remote so you know nobody's touching the remote control. We will set the remote control right there. This is what I do every single night. Instead of eating dinner, instead of relaxing, instead of being with my family, instead of watching the trial of my friend that was murdered and dismembered that I was in, this is what I do for $214 a month. Every single night. It's been 7 minutes and 15 seconds since it first tried to reboot itself. It's now 8:39. Here's the remote. Here's the TV. And I'll just let you experience exactly what I go through every day. I just spoke to Shawanda on the phone, and it is the 23rd of May, I believe. I talked to her about 8 o'clock. We were on the phone for about 20 minutes. She said she made notes. She put in a technician call for Tuesday at between 3 and 5 p.m. for a Cox supervisor or a Cox technician to come out. I refuse to open the door for any third-party Cox person that comes. It will be a Cox supervisor or a Cox technician only, and I made myself clear. They cannot switch out the DVR and take the box because I need the programs off of that box that are from court and from the Ellen DeGeneres show in Burbank when we were there. There's the remote, still 8:40 now, still frozen, and eventually it'll give us an error code. How would you like to spend your life doing this every single night for $214 a month? Now, if we press this here, we can see that it's stuck where it's stuck at. It's on play. If you try to forward it, nothing. Forward it, nothing. Forward it, nothing. Forward it, nothing. Play. Remote's back. 8:42. Something is recording right now on the box, but we won't be able to watch it because it'll freeze. So whatever program we have tonight, we'll be missing that too. We're almost 10.5 minutes in to what I do every single day for the past at least 3 weeks on this TV, and every single TV in our home running off of the same DVR. Now you take that amount of time, we're still frozen, you multiply that times 3 weeks and you tell me how much of my life I've wasted for $214 a month sitting here trying to watch a television show. What is your time worth? I know mine is worth a hell of a lot more than a $60 credit. How would you deal with this? How would you cope if this is what you do every single day for relaxation, just to come home to get pissed off to watch something like this? And what would you do if every single show that you promised the family of a woman that was murdered and dismembered a video off of was on that DVR and you can't get it off? Would you be pissed? Cox Service, top of the line, Contour, 6, Cisco. 11 minutes and 50 seconds, it's still frozen. And that's what it does. Until eventually the box either reboots or it gives you an error code. I have screenshots of the telephone of all the error codes. I have some of the shows that are recorded that we cannot watch because they freeze. We've missed finales to 2 different shows that we spent an entire season watching, just to miss the finale and not to know who won in the end of the show. $8:45 on a 3-day holiday weekend. How would you like this to happen in your home? To be told that they can't issue a credit. Call back. Billing's closed. Sorry to hear about it. We can reboot your box. Take out the power cord. Unscrew the coaxial. $8:45, almost 13.5 minutes in. Let's see if we can take the remote and we can forward through, and let's see if we can get it to move. Let's keep it on 8 speed forward and see what happens. Let's rewind it. See what happens. $8:47. Still nothing. 14.5 minutes in, wasted of my life. Holiday weekend. Let's try to stop it, see what happens. Back to the menu. See what happens when we go back to black box. Here's where it was getting frozen. There's antlers. Oh, froze again. (8:47), 15.5 minutes in. As you can see, it froze again, went to the same exact spot and froze. Try to forward through it. Guessing nothing would happen. Actually, it will not even let me forward through. Cable, forward, nothing's happening. Won't let me forward. Won't let me pause. Push stop, won't let me stop, nothing. 8:48, still recording, won't let me stop, won't let me pause, turn off the box, nothing. Completely stuck and frozen. What do I do now? Now I have to call Cox again and I have to have them reset the box. Or I have to power down the box after 16.5 minutes, wait another 15 minutes for the box to come back up. You do the math. Sit on the phone on hold for 10 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes, wait for them to do nothing but reset the box, the same thing that I do here by unplugging the coaxial cord, the power cord, replugging it in, waiting for it to configure, waiting for it to boot, for the same thing. $214 a month. You tell me, what is your time worth?